With this verse, Krishna brings the extraordinary second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita to a close. He says to Arjuna, this is the state of being established in Brahman. Having attained this, one is no longer deluded. Remaining established in this state, even at the end of life, one attains liberation. Remember how this chapter began. Arjuna was overwhelmed, confused, and unable to act. And after guiding him through wisdom, action, attachment, desire, and the nature of the steady mind, Krishna ends by describing Brahmi Sthiti, a state of deep inner steadiness. Adi Shankaracharya interprets this as becoming firmly established in the knowledge of our own true self. Swami Sivananda similarly explains that once a person becomes established in this awareness, the changing circumstances of life no longer create the same confusion and delusion. But does inner steadiness mean that we stop feeling grief or pain? Not at all. Take the example of Marie Curie. Mary and her husband Pierre Curie were scientific partners. Together they conducted pioneering research into radioactivity and shared the 1903 Nobel Prize in Physics. Then in 1906, Pierre died suddenly in a street accident. Mary was devastated. She was left with 2 young daughters and a life very different from the one she had imagined. But slowly she returned to her work. She took over Pierre's teaching position at the Sorbonne, becoming its first female professor. She continued her research and in 1911 received a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry. And during the First World War, Curie helped develop mobile X-ray units that could be taken closer to wounded soldiers. Her grief did not disappear, but neither did her sense of purpose. And perhaps that gives us an everyday glimpse of this Brahma Sthiti. Inner steadiness does not mean that life cannot shake us. It means that when life does shake us, we can gradually find our center again. We can grieve and still move forward. We can experience success without being defined by it. And through all of life's changing circumstances, we can keep returning to what is meaningful. So here is today's reflection. When life changes unexpectedly, what helps me return to my center? And here is the verse. Esha Brahmi Sthitihi Partha Nainam Prapya Vimuhyati Sthitatvasyamantakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrichyati. Until next time, may you find within yourself a place of steadiness that you can return to.